A very good afternoon to one and all. It gives me immense pleasure to extend you a very warm welcome on behalf of SSGen Subodh Management Institute, who has clubbed all of us on fifth day for the Faculty Development Program on Digital Pedagogy. I again welcome today's speaker, Ms. Rishika Rao. Welcome,
Thank
ma'am.
thank you, Parul ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. And I'm glad
On
that
the
I'm here
screen,
in this.
pleasure to have you on the screen associated with Subodh Management Institute. Education is not acquisition of knowledge, formation of character. We roll down a red carpet. It's being a pleasure to say a few words about Madam Rishika. Rishika Rao is a highly accomplished digital expert, founder, and CEO of Four Cross Media. With her in depth knowledge and expertise in executing affordable online marketing strategies, Rishika has emerged as a dynamic leader in the industry. Rishika's strength lies in her ability to retain clients and deliver projects within the stipulated budget and timeline. As the computer science engineer, Rishika technical powers in social marketing, PPC campaign, SEO local, Google Analytics, and AdWord is unparalleled. Apart from being a successful entrepreneur, Rishika Rao is a wonderful person. Along with, she's a well-known food blogger with 62.5K followers on Instagram under his leadership. Four Cross Media has grown into an established brand serving clients from various sectors across India. Rishika eagerly opportunity to work with corporate and early stages startup has sharpened her skill and honed her sense of responsibility. She has continuously graced business forum and launch events across India too, and won several accolades for her entrepreneurial spirit. The establishment of Four Cross Media under Rishika leadership has inspired many young entrepreneurs and instilled trust among her clients. With her effect, personally and expertise, Rishika is an invaluable asset to the digital marketing and industry. As a well-known, she is a wonderful person too. It's been a great to tell about her, and again wholeheartedly on behalf of Assistant Support Management Institute, ma'am, you are wholeheartedly welcome. The screen and the information is yours. Please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Parul ma'am, for briefing the audience about
Ma'am,
me. And
please
I'm honored.
unmute. Your voice is not audible.
May I know if I'm
Yes,
audible
yes,
now? Okay,
yes, you
thank you
are.
so much, Parul ma'am, for giving a brief about me to the audience here. And I'm honored to be in this call today. So my meeting today will be around Twitter. And before we begin our today's session, I just want to take a quick call on how many of you are active on Twitter. May I know if our chat section is open? I think our chat section is not open, but people can unmute themselves and tell that, yeah, Rishika ma'am, we are active on a Twitter and this is the right platform that we want to be activated.
Ma'am, chat section is completely open, and yes, we also raised the hand too for the same.
Okay. Okay. So I'll give you a brief that Twitter is the very first platform that I started my career with. It was back in 2014 that I started being on Twitter, and I cannot think of any other platform other than Twitter, though I'm very less active on Twitter these days. But Twitter is the very first and the very right platform that I came online with. So it was back in 2014. And before we begin our today's session, I would like to give you a brief about Twitter. So, Twitter undoubtedly is in demand right now because of the Elon Musk. But before that, Twitter was designed in a way to communicate. So each social media platform holds the value of why they What's the basis of it? Like if Instagram is there, Instagram is an image based platform, image based social media platform. Facebook is for communicating, knowing about what's going on each other's life. In a similar way, Twitter is a platform that is based on a text. Text has been remained a short text. So today's session will be aligned towards it. And before we come to actual presentation, I just wanted to know how many of you are active on Twitter and wanted to get active on Twitter.
All right, I just repeat ma'am's question that how many of you are active on Twitter? If you have an app on your mobile, so please raise your hand or just write on a chat box that how many of you are active in Twitter. All right, ma'am, we can go ahead. Maybe many of
Okay, so I'm just
us.
sharing my screen now. I'm just starting and sharing my screen. So I'm representing as Panorama has already briefed about me and my company. So I am Rishika. I am the founder of Focross Media, where we assist businesses to become brands. It has been 7+ years in the industry, and over the period of time, we have managed 128 managed brands. So today's conversation will be around brick by brick Twitter summaries, building a strong social media presence. That's something that my today's session will remain abide to. So before we begin, I just wanted to know, since not majority of them has shared that how many of you are active. So I'm unaware of it. But before we begin today's session, I'll take you through Twitter as well and give you a short brief about Twitter. So this is my Twitter profile. I'm the founder of Focross Media. I'm associated with BNI Jaipur. I'm a mentor at Upskill, and that's a brief, and that's my profile. So this is a profile segment, and this is how this platforms work. So majority of them talks about memes. So whenever there is no single platform right now on a digital space that will give you a brief about the live content that is going on. Let's suppose I want to know about what's going on Antarctica right now. I want to see what the people of Antarctica are talking about. What's the update about? Let's opt it out Antarctica. Let's talk about Afghanistan. So if I want to know what's going in Afghanistan, rather than going on a Google and understanding the Google News, I'll go to Twitter and I'll write it down Afghanistan. So Twitter is a text-based platform. It works in a the search engine works in text-based format. So if I want to know the latest content around Afghanistan, Twitter is the only social media platform that will give me brief about what's going on Twitter. The very live update. Suppose I want to know the update about earthquakes. So it will give me that in last 1 hour, these are the areas where earthquake has happened. So earthquake came 9 seconds. 9 seconds. Think of the versatility of this platform. Just 9 seconds ago, there was an earthquake at Cyprus, recorded in Cyprus. So I am getting a clue about it. So this is the beauty of this platform that not even Google also updates newsletters, but this is the beauty of a platform that this platform, there is a story behind Twitter. May I know if you want to know how this platform came into life? See, I want my session to be very interactive, and if you want me to, if the audience will be equally inactive, I will just complete the session just for the sake of it. But I want my session to be very interactive, and I want people to know and understand this platform. There are magical things which you can do with Twitter. So until and unless you'll be active, even if you're not there on the platform right now, you can sign in the day you think that this is the platform where we want to be. But the session has to be interactive, as otherwise this will not do justice to my time, my energies, and my knowledge here.
All okay, ma'am?
Yeah, all okay. I'm just awaiting responses. I'm just waiting for people who will say that, yeah, this is the platform I want to be on, or we are already there and we want to learn more. Because I have to understand the knowledge of this platform, that whether people are having a knowledge, whether I have to start with a very basic thing or something that I can start with the advanced version.
All right. So, ma'am, if you allow me with a quick question, let's make active our audience. So,
Right.
please tell me how many audience use WhatsApp. Please raise your hand.
Hmm.
Great. Okay. Mahalakshmi ji already raised hand. Okay. Please. Next. All right. Along with the Facebook, how many of using the Facebook? Okay. Elias Matthew said that already used that. Okay. I want answer from everyone. Let's make this is the last day of our FTP. So please, we have quick answers and just interact with each other quickly. Great. Thank you so much, ma'am. The screen is yours. Please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Parul ma'am, for making it more interactive. And since we all are here and we are investing our time, so I let's take this ahead. So Twitter is the platform that if you are on Twitter, you will forget every other platform. I since I'm a digital marketer, I have to use all the platforms, but my priority always remains around Twitter. So Twitter is the like I said minutes back, that Twitter is the platform that gives me an update, live update about any platform, any information that I want to know about. If I want to know about Afghanistan and Taliban, so I'll quickly search the Afghanistan and Taliban. So whatever latest information that is going around in the country will be presented live on my screen. A women's library in Kabul has been closed due to Taliban restriction. So now this is 21 hours ago tweet, and this is something which not so this is the only platform where I'm getting an information, where I'm getting the knowledge of things which I am interested in. Think of any other platform. Even if you will search on Google, you will get bombarded with knowledge. You will get bombarded with knowledge. Let's suppose we are searching Afghanistan and Twitter. Afghanistan, Taliban. So Google will bombard me with millions of articles, and I do not have a time. So Twitter is the next beauty of this platform is, along with the live content that they enlight in the shortest available format. The tweet limit available here in this format is 280 characters. You can tweet more than that, but that will not come in a single tweet. So this is a single tweet. The Previously, this limit was 140 characters, though they have increased this limit. Now the limit is of 280 characters. But the another beauty of this platform is you get the information in the shortest available format. So let's begin this session. I have given you a brief about today's session, and we will be talking about brick by brick on the Twitter summaries. So Twitter has recently, since like I said, that Twitter is a text-based format, text-based social media marketing platform, and now they have allowed Twitter summaries. So what's the way of Twitter summaries? Twitter summaries is the quickest ways in which you can compactize your content. I have an article here. I want to talk about productivity. So if I have to talk about productivity, what I'll do is I'll go to Ankur Vaiku's profile. He writes thread. So Twitter summaries and thread are same thing. And so if I have to consume a content around productivity, so I'll go to Ankur Vaiku's profile and I'll search. Like Ankur Vaiku has just tweeted that I turned 39 yesterday. Here are a few things that I have learned about life while living life. So this is a complete thread. Now, if someone will be interested in this thread, they will read the subtweets of this, as otherwise they'll just opt it out. They'll just swipe it out. Right. Whenever I'm searching, like I have to search that life. I have to search about this thing that I want to know what learning life. I'm in a mood to consume content around learning life. So what I'll do is I'll quickly search it out. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. So may I know which is the platform that is giving 8 life lessons that will put you. This is a Twitter summary format. Now, if you will be interested in reading about this tweet, you will go in a subtweet. Subtweets are like the heading tweet is 8 life lessons that will put you 10 years ahead of 97% people. So the thread says your entire life can change in an instant. So instead of passively taking what you have granted, be grateful for it and do whatever you can. The second is it's okay to feel lost sometimes. The truth is there are eight tweets. So if I'll be interested, I'll just read it out. So this is a text-based platform. I am again emphasizing that Twitter is the text-based platform that allows you to consume content and search content in a text-based format. Though we can attach image, though we can attach a video, but this is a platform that allows you to search in a text-based format. If there is a difference in basic understanding of this platform, I would love to solve that and you can let me know about it. So types of Twitter summaries. The purpose of Twitter summaries is to provide the content in the shortest available format. Shortest and compact. They understand the value of time. Twitter prioritize the value of time. Twitter prioritize the value of content. So they make it possible in a shortest way possible. Types of Twitter summaries can be, suppose my mother is a religious person, so she wants to consume content around religious things. So she can search what's going on around the religious content. So let's suppose Indian God 8 lessons. Now, if my mom wants to search around this, so she can just write it around it. So there must be some tweet around Indian God. So people are tweeting about to make it more optimized, will integrate lessons. So there is a Krishna lesson, life lessons from Indian God. So this is a platform which allows you to consume the again emphasizing the only platform available right now that focuses on text-based searching. So I'll get a tweet about Indian gods and the lessons. Wherever there will be content around Indian god and lessons, it will show me. So types of Twitter summaries can be around productivity, knowledge, lessons, religious. It all depends on the type of content that you want to consume. Why use Twitter summaries? So we have to understand, we have understood what is Twitter summary, benefits of Twitter summaries, the type of Twitter summaries that we can. I have given you example that if I want to consume the content of productivity, I'll just go to Ankur Vaiku's profile. If I have to consume the content of religious thing, I'll go to some other profile. If I have to consume the content around memes, so I'll go to Memer's account. So it all depends on the type of content that you want to consume. Since majority of you's designations visible to me is doctor. So if I want to consume content around education in UK. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly search it out and find a relevant source that what's happening in terms of education in UK, and I'll get a quickly brief. There is a National Education Union. There's a Welsh government tweet stating. So yeah, there is one more advantage of this platform that this is again the third biggest advantage. The first one was this is a text based. Second one is it's live. The third one is the brands here are active. Be it a political person, be it a complaint center. This is the right platform for raising a complaints as well. Suppose I want to reach out to ICICI Bank that my state there is an issue with my card. What I'll do is I'll just reach out to ICICI Bank. I'll just tweet them and they will provide me a solution. So this is the quickest platform where you can reach out to brands people and universities directly because they are active on social media. Like this is a wish government, right? They are active, they are tweeting that this tweet has been done 50 minutes ago. So they are very much active, they are very much approachable, and they are very much prompt when it comes to response as well. So these are the benefits. These are the benefits of this platform, that there is no, I doubt if I have to reach out to Indigo, how I'll reach it out. And I would like to add Parul's ma'am concern here, that Parul ma'am, what's one thing where you find that brands are not reachable? Suppose it can be any instance where you have been traveling and you wanted to just reschedule your whole itinerary. So you can share these pointers directly to the brand owners, and they will assist you as soon as possible. In fact, if we talk about Jaipur, so since majority of us are from Jaipur, so if we have to reach out to Jaipur police, so they are very much active on Twitter. This is the only platform that they are active. So they are active on other platforms as well, but this is one of the major platforms that they are active. If we talk about Mumbai police, they are also very active and they tweet very aggressively around it. Someone has just tweeted them, someone has just raised कि ज्वेलरी शॉप से मंगलसूत्र चोरी, तो इन्होंने बोला कृपया की गई कार्रवाई पे वर्तमान स्थिति से अवगत कराएं. So in fact, Rajasthan Police Helpline Desk is very much active. This tweet has been done 50 in the morning today. So they are very active, they are very prompt, they are very approachable, and this is the again the third beauty of this platform. You can just let me know, Rishka, okay, Rishka ma'am, we want to reach out to this particular person or particular brand. In fact, majority of the politicians, if I have to know about what Elon Musk is tweeting, Elon Musk is himself very active. He's the current owner of Twitter. George W. Washington, Barack Obama, everyone is active on Twitter. And that's the beauty of this platform, that you get to communicate directly to the person, to your be it in your personal life, be it in your professional life. You get to interact with the most in the most effective manner. Suppose I like Amitabh Bachchan, and I want to know about Amitabh Bachchan's what's going on in his life. If I'm his fan, I would love to know about it. So Amitabh Bachchan is very active. Last tweet was done yesterday only, where he was talking about this Mangal Aarti. He has tweeted about, he is very active. Daily he tweets something. There was a cricket match and he tweeted, we will win, we win too, we win for country and for people we win. भारत का झंडा गाड़ दिया है विदेश में. Oscar 95. So he's very active. If I talk about Barack Obama, again, he's very active. He has done a tweet on March 10th, and he interacts with people as well. Salma, giving you a recent example, Shah Rukh Khan himself promoted his own movie right now. Pathan, he has done a brilliant promotional thing of his movie on Twitter itself. Daily, he used to come live at 5 p.m. on Twitter, and he used to host an AMA. AMA means Ask Me Anything, where he used to interact directly with the fans. The fans used to ask him questions, and he used to revert on it. So coming back to this thing, these are the benefits of Twitter summaries, that one gets to consume the content he or she is interested in. Another advantage of using Twitter summaries over long form content is one, time consumption. You get to see the quickest form. Like suppose if I have 10 minutes in a day, so what I'll do is I'll quickly open Twitter and I'll come to know, okay, what's going on around the world, around my country, around my city. This is the very best thing about this thing. Yeah, if at any point there is a doubt, there is a thing that we need to discuss.
Sorry, Rishika ma'am, please continue.
All right, ma'am. I'm just sharing my screen again. I thought there's some disturbance from my end. So, how Twitter summaries help in digital marketing? Twitter summaries help in digital marketing. Let's suppose I'm from outside India, and or maybe I'm going to Dubai. So, what I'll do is I'll search for Dubai uh, doctor. Let's suppose I'm looking for doctors in Dubai. So I don't know the basic understanding. So I'll just quickly search for Dr. Dubai. So I'll get to know okay, this is the hospital official account of Dubai Authority. So this is the another third beauty of this platform, that whatever you need, whatever, be it a personal thing that you are looking for, be it an informational content that you are looking for, be it a professional assistance that you are looking for, you get what you are looking for. This is the very simple and the optimized way. So the another benefit of this platform is that you can optimize the content that you are looking for. Sometimes it happens that we feel like that we are not in a right market that we are doing a business in, or we are not doing like suppose there is a dentist in India and they want to target the implants thing, and now they are saying that Rishka, Jaipur is not a right audience for me. I want people who are coming from US to get this implanted whenever they are planning a visit. So what I'll do is I'll do their Twitter marketing, I'll do their search engine marketing, and this is how I will optimize their campaign. If I have to make a profile of a professor who is looking to get PhD done for international students. So what I'll do is I'll do their personal branding on Twitter, LinkedIn, and search. Will do approach colleges for the same. So there are a million things that we can unlock when it comes to digital marketing on Twitter. How to create Twitter summaries. So this will understand niche wise, where if I am a brand owner, if I am a florist, so I'll create a content around 10 ways you can magnify, you can revolutionize your wedding with our flowers. So this way I'll integrate that. You can integrate this in a mehendi ceremony. You can integrate flowers in a jewelry format. So these are the ways I'll give them away. Uh, if majority of you are professors, so what you can do is you can choose a topic. You can choose a topic where you want to discuss about. Let's suppose you want to talk about how digital transformation are helping universities and colleges, or how to bridge the gap of getting placed at a right time. So what you will do is there are certain ways, but you can create a content around five things that should be on your cover letter, five things that should be on your resume to not get unnoticed by someone who is hiring it. So you can make a content around it. Tools to use in creating Twitter, since we are in the largest transformation era right now, and I'll focus that ChatGPT has made things very clear. So you can create it around from ChatGPT as well. Tips for creating effective Twitter summaries is very clear that I want the headline should be very engaging, because that's the very first line user will be focusing on. User will always focus, user will always read the first line, and it has to be very thought provoking, engaging, and in a PAS format. PAS format means PAS format is a format that we as a digital marketer uses to ignite the engagement, where P stands for problem, A stands for agitating the problem, and S stands for solution. PAS. So PAS, according to, let's understand this in a very detailed manner. That suppose I am a recruiter and I am looking for a right talent to come in my organization. So if I have to approach SSJ in the support college, so what I do is I'll make a poster. I'll make a poster in a manner that I have just explained. I'll make a poster in PAS format, where P stands for problem. Now that my target audience is talents, right? So now what I'll do is I'll just clearly say, then are you looking to get hired in a company that transforms the way you do job? So now this will create interest in my talent's mind that yeah, this is the platform. Now in a second form, in a second line, what I'll do is I'll just ignite it away. That leave aside the things, leave aside. We are a 5 days working company, so now this will agitate their problem. That yeah, who doesn't like comfort, right? So now this will agitate their problem, and they'll think, yeah, this is the right organization. But before they come to solution, I'll just write it down. Instead of leaving them halfway, I'll just write it down that get hired by the best company, get hired by the creative company. So in this way, I have also clearly mentioned that this message is clearly about your hiring. So what I have done is I have created a poster in a PS format where P stands for problem, A stands for agitating the problem, and S stands for solution. Where the problem was, are you looking to get hired in our company that transforms the way you do job? The agitating part was we are a 5 day company. We do not want you to work for free. We want you to have a weekends, right? Now this is the problem of Gen Z. They want to get into a company that is providing them a solution, that is providing them their freedom. They want to work for the people. This is the problem of everyone. In fact, I would love to have holidays, right? So now, but before they go anywhere, I just pointed out that S stands for solution, where S means get hired in a creative company. Now, this post is very clear that this is an hiring post where I am agitating their problem and I'm giving them a solution as well. In a similar way, you have to create a content on Twitter that is not just giving an information but also providing a solution. If you are a recruiter, you have to make sure that people come to your. Hmm. Sorry.
Nothing, ma'am. All okay. Please continue.
Okay. So if you are a recruiter, you have to make sure that so if you are just writing Twitter summaries, you have to make sure that you are not giving an information there. Information is something that has been taught in the colleges as well. But if you are on a Twitter, you have to make sure that people's time is equally important. You have to make a content in a shortest possible way, and you have to provide them a solution, because I do not want my audience to go anywhere in the market with without a vision, right? Without a vision where they are not knowing why they have consumed the content. Content is everywhere on the internet. Even if you'll search on Google, there is enough of the content, but the relevancy makes the whole difference. The relevancy of Vivek Bindra providing me an information on productivity and around my business makes sense. The relevancy of Ankur Vaik who talking about productivity makes me feel like that I should be investing. The relevancy of TEDx talks makes me feel that, yeah, if I have invested my 10 minutes there, I'll be getting something out of it. So we have to provide the ultimate tip of creating effective Twitter summaries is we have to provide the highest value possible to the audience that we are catering. Example of Twitter summaries can be I have already shared the example. Evaluation can be done on Twitter, the engagement that you are doing. See, there's an infinite power of consistency, be it in our offline life or be it in our online life. So the only another advice which I'll give is that we have to follow the consistent content, and we have to always make sure about the content creators who are creating a content around it. Let's suppose I am creating a content around productivity, and I know that Ankur Vaik who creates the content around productivity and he's having an audience as well. So what I'll do is I'll just point it out that how his content is making it engaging, how he is hooking up with the audience that is of my relevance in the future as well. So the ultimate evaluation is the engagement. One, even if engagement is not coming, then we have to make sure that we follow the consistent content. And third, and the most clear thing is CTA. CTA is call to action. Call to action is something that we have to provide them a solution. So whatever you are writing, you have to provide a CTA of this thing. This is the ultimate evaluation which you have to done. Suppose you are providing them cold email marketing strategies, so you have to make sure that you are giving a free newsletter to them. So now this free newsletter will be your effective evaluation, where you will come to know that if I have provided free email marketing to people, this is the platform, this is the number of people that are interested in my product. To understand this in a better way, what I'll do is, let's understand it like I'm hosting an event. I'm hosting a local event where I am, let's suppose we are hosting a college fest. So what I'll do is I'll create content around 10 ways, ten activities which you cannot ignore at XYZ event. So my tweet summary will be around it. And at last, I'll do that register yourself for the event. So the CTA is register. Call to action is registration of individual on my event, because I have given them an engaging headline where I have given them 10 ways you can engage with the activity on my event. The 10 ways can be the agitating thing where they will get convinced on why they should attend. And now if they are not registering for the event, that means they are losing out a lot of things, and we also are not making the right content. Hmm. So this slide is about how to use Twitter summaries in digital marketing. But before we come to this, I just want to know, do I have to repeat anything, or do you have any question regarding Twitter summaries so far?
Ma'am, can we take question answer post this session? You can continue with that because we are taking the question answer sessions at the last of the session. So please continue.
Okay, definitely,
Thank you.
Parima.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so this is the last slide of my conversation today, and there are different ways of summarizing in digital marketing. Best practices. You create a thread. You create a thread. The 10 ways a digital marketing agency can transform your business. 10 ways you can go digital in 2023. So this can be a headline of the thread, and the strategies to maximize the effectiveness of Twitter summaries in digital marketing can be, we have to make it engaging, we have to make it organized, we have to make it the best possible manner. Let's take this right there on Twitter to understand this better. So I'll go directly, I'll just start writing that 10 ways 10 ways you can go digital in 2023. Everyone knows how they have to go digital to, so to make, there is a headline checker as well. There's a tool which generates the headline. So you can just quickly Google, there is a tool that generates headline. So now if I want to know that how effective my headline is, I'll just quickly go to any of the online checkers website, and I'll understand that what something that how's my headline and what's something that I have to do to take understand this. So now I was writing a content at 10 ways you can go digital in 2023. So now if I have to understand that how's my headline, I just quickly write here. So the score here is 63, where they are clearly saying that increase your power words, increase your emotional word, increase ye and increase one go. So what I'll do is 10 ways you can go digital in 2023 and transform the and transform the business. So now my score is 72, and if I have to make it more organized, that so I'll do is 10 ways you can go digital in 2020 and transform the business in healthcare industry. So now my score is now my score has this decreased. It came to 63. So I'll opt it out healthcare industry. So this way you can always just find it out that which are the power words. Power words are something that increased. Now my headline score is 72, and that's in green thing. So now if I have to make my abandon 10 ways, so I can increase or decrease. There are ways scope, and like it's saying that this is very uncommon. So instead of writing ways, I'll just write 10 steps you can take, 10 steps to go digital in the local business. So now my headline score is again good 72. So this way you can always check your headline score before just writing it out, that 10 ways you can go digital. So previously I was writing 10 ways you can go digital in 2023, and now I'll be writing 10 ways you can to go 10 steps to go digital in 2023 and transform the local business. So this way we can always create a good healthy content that generates engagement for the usage. In a similar way, post that we can just write the summaries of 10 ways. One can be choosing making a website, the other thing can be registering on a local business for a Google My Business thing. The third can be you can go on any social media platform. Fourth can be you can work on the branding of your business. Fifth can be you can start working on the influencer marketing or creating a content around your brand. Sixth can be doing a local event partnership or collaboration, focusing on collaborations. Seventh can be seventh can be evaluating. See, understanding that whatever we are working on, and if we are not evaluating, then we have to work on the evaluation as well. Eight can be expansion models of your business. Ninth can be transforming and integrating it to the other sales and marketing channels. So we were just creating a content now, and if after evaluation of our business that is live on digital platform, if we are not doing integrating it to the automation, and 10th can be automation. So these are the 10 ways to transform your business in 2023 with this thing. So I'm done with my session here, and I would love to take a session on be it on Twitter or any other thing around digital marketing, since I'm an expert here. So you can just ask me out your queries regarding the same.
Great, Rishika ma'am. Thank you so much. It will be more informative and more, I don't think, because Twitter, as you say, is one of the perfect and a very utilization of app. I think so, because the majorly if we go for the corporate ones, we go for found something in a corporate world, we can easily get it and be connected with many of the HR and the higher people in the corporates. So it will be
Right.
very useful. Thank you so much for a wonderful session. I would like to request all the participants, please go if you have any query or a feedback for our today's speaker. You can unmute yourself and ask if there is any questions, anything regarding this session. We are happy to
Moreover,
hear you.
moreover, even if you don't have a question round right now, you can just mail me whenever there is a question mentioning that we have attended your workshop, and this is how we wanted to reach out to you.
Great, great, great. Thank you, Mamta ma'am. Thank you, Nisha ma'am. Thank you for your feedback. And if there is no question, so this is the time. So I would like to invite Madam Kananika Jain to summarize all 5 days faculty development program session and about the keynote speakers. Ma'am, please.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay. So I am Kaninika Jain. I am here to summarize our 5 days FTP. So our 5 days FTP on digital pedagogy was successfully conducted from 11th to 15th March by SS Jain Subodh Management Institute, Jaipur in virtual mode. The FDP program received an awesome response with more than 500 participants from around 50 colleges all over India. All the sessions were jam-packed on Zoom platform, and huge number of participants were watching sessions through YouTube Live also. And YouTube Live was done for the first time by the Institute. In an inaugural speech, chairperson of the FTP and the director of the Institute, Professor Dr. Raju Agarwal sir, welcomed everyone and shared his views with the participant that if faculty wants to develop themselves and their students, then attending such FDP programs would enhance their skills of teaching concepts practically. Sir further shared that it helps to improve the performance of faculty in teaching and highlighted the importance and objectives of organizing faculty development program in the future also. Tarun Sharma, Director Prasar India, was the keynote speaker for the first session on challenges within social media and web interactive tools. He discussed about various digital tools and their applications and challenges. The second session was conducted by Siddharth Kumar, FCM LLP, on social media networking at the rate in entrepreneur life. He said that use of digital technology is widespread and especially for startup it is very fruitful. Sonia Maheshwari, life coach and business trainer, Simple Solutions, was the resource person of third session, and the topic of the session was emerging social media for students fraternity. She shared the knowledge about various digital tools helpful for educators. The fourth session was on ethics and positive success of digital media. Varsha Arora, founder, Brand and Butter, was a keynote speaker. She discussed about important ethical issues while using digital media. Receiving an overwhelming response from participants, the 5 days FTP on digital pedagogy came to an end with today's session on brick and brick discussion on Twitter summaries by Rishika Rao ma'am from Four Cross Media. She has discussed the important tools, steps, and tips to create effective Twitter summaries with live examples. All the sessions were very informative and insightful. The discussed areas are of very great benefit to the participants as the topics match with the academic curriculum. Participants were educated about digital pedagogy based applications like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, SurveyMonkey, LinkedIn, etc. The participant gained fundamental knowledge of digital tools. This FDP was immensely useful for the beneficiaries, and it was coordinated by Parul ma'am from our SS Jain Subodh Management Institute. That's all about my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Wonderful summarized of 5 days, the faculty development program we are organized. Now, allow me to thank you all as thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by wholeheartedly heart. I feel honored and privileged to get opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. I would like to thank on behalf of Assistant Subodh Management Institute and the coordinator of Faculty Development Program convey deep regards to our Honorable Shri R.C. Jain Sir, the convener of Institute. Dr. Bright Keshwani Sir, he was a chief guest of the first day he entered in the on the screen and blessed us with their presence. I am also very much thankful to the backbone of Institute, Professor Dr. Raju Agarwal, sir, the director of Subodh Management Institute. Under his guidance, we learned the best practices and committed to do the successful events like these 5 day faculty development program and all the invited speaker and also a wholehearted thanks to today's speaker, Madam Rishika Rao. Words are not enough to thank their constant guidance and support to shape the faculty development program. I am very much thankful to all our current and formal faculty members and non-teaching staff members who always stand by us and motivate us. I feel proud and thank you making this event a successful one. And last but not the least, all the respective participants who always support us in all the events by giving their gracious presence. I feel proud and thank you for making this event successful one. Thank you everyone for the 5-day faculty development program. Soon we are again coming with more events and will be inform you by respective path through the mails and the digital ones. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much, Director Sir, Kananika ma'am, all the faculty members and participants. Be healthy, be safe. Have a wonderful year ahead. Thank you so much.